Hello, this is the Sledge Master. Today we're going to demonstrate this new bar again. I won back in August, and this bar came from Texas Power Bar. And we're going to wear this belt while I'm doing this exercise. Okay, it's a Freeman Powerlifting, USPA Best Lifter, and got Pioneer Fit or Pioneer Belt. Okay, all right. What I'm going to be demonstrating today is an exercise that a lot of people know about when they're doing the opposite. Okay, the opposite is what I'm talking about is when you're doing a Jefferson lift. You got the bar between your legs. As you squat down, you're picking the weight up and you set it back down. Something like a regular deadlift, but it's just it's called the Jefferson deadlift between your legs. Now, back in 1993 or 94, is around about when I won Mr. Louisville, the biggest bodybuilding championship in Kentucky at the time. And I probably still is, I guess. And it was 1993 Mr. Louisville. This exercise I'm getting ready to talk about is called the Jameson lift. You can call it the Sledge Master barbell squat if you want to, but it's called the Jameson barbell squat, the Jameson squat. You see what I'm saying? So I named it at the time when I was getting ready to try to start a gym. I was going to call it Jameson's Gym. Okay, and of course that didn't happen, but I did name the exercise. As far as I know, before 1993 or 94, as far as I know, people didn't do this exercise. There wasn't even a name for it. But if I'm wrong, then somebody needs to correct me. But I did name the exercise. Okay, it's called the Jameson squat, the Jameson barbell squat. And what it is, it's the opposite of the Jefferson lift. You start up high, you squat down, and come back up. And believe me, when you're doing this exercise, and afterwards you're gonna feel it. Trust me. I want to start out. I already did one set with 135 pounds. All right, now I've got 190 on it right now. And here's just what we're gonna do. We're gonna demonstrate it, show it to you, and I already done my real heavy squats today. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this Jameson lift, or the Sledge Master barbell squat, whatever you want to call it. At that time I called it the Jameson lift. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera off. I wish I had somebody to work the camera while I'm doing the lift. That way they can walk around, they can show you how it's done. But this camera's stationary, so I'll put it down to the barbell, and that way you see how it's done. Okay, and try to keep the barbell as even with the body as you can. You can bring it to one side or the other, but try to keep it in the middle as you possibly can. Okay, here we go. I'll turn the camera off, and I'll be straight back. Hello, I'm back. We're going to demonstrate this bar, this exercise, and show this bar off a little bit. Grab it just in front of you with a grid. I caught the grid, and right behind you, like you would on the Jefferson lift. Pick it up, step it out. We can squat, and here we go. And try to look up and breathe, okay? Breathe through your nose, not your mouth. Two more. Walk it in. Shoulder down. Now, I haven't done that exercise since I was 30 years old. That was a few years after I named this exercise. Okay, I'm going to pull the camera up. Believe me, this exercise, it's a good one. And believe me, you're going to love it. Okay, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody and all the companies that's on this banner. Any other company, weightlifting company, has anything to do with weightlifting, apparel, anything. Benches, barbells, dumbbells, kilo plates or just pound plates, send them to me and I'll demonstrate them on my video. My weightlifting videos to teach people how to lift right. Form, safety, caution, and common sense. Okay, that's what you gotta have. Of course, you gotta use common sense in anything. Of course, a lot of people don't have it, but a lot of people do. But even in weightlifting, use your common sense. Don't overdo it. Push yourself, but don't overdo it. All right, one thing I want to talk about is, if you notice, I was holding on to the bar, front and back with my hands. I want to try to have Butcher's Garage, Stacy Butcher, at Mealy, Kentucky, M-E-A-L-L-Y, Kentucky, to later on have me a harness made where one of the harnesses come up from the bar, wrapped around the back of my shoulder, and the other one the opposite, from the back, and wrapped around my shoulder, and that way I don't have to hold on with my hands, unless I just want to put them there. And I go ahead and do the squatting. It's that way your whole upper body holds up the harness, and it holds up the weight. Okay, this is the only demonstration I'm going to do with this exercise. Remember, it's the opposite of the Jefferson lift. This is called the Jameson barbell squat, or the Jameson squat. I named it, like I said, back in 93 or 94. But now, if you want to, you can call it the Sledgemaster barbell squat. But anyway, I want to say to all you companies out there, send your stuff to me. I'll represent it on my video. I do want to show some of the companies or the sponsors of the USPA, IPL. Low out breath. I haven't done that exercise in a long time. And of course, I got finished doing some heavy squatting a few minutes ago too. Of course, 600-pound squats. So, and I did go past parallel on the squats. But I want to suggest this to all federations. All federations. Okay? I admire you to want to have safety and caution. But remember, if you're going to do the classic roll with the knees, have the classic roll with the elbows. Your elbow sleeves, or have the wraps. The wraps should be no more about that long for each elbow. Okay, there's nothing wrong with having that within a competition. You're going to wrap your knees in classic roll, might as well do the elbows. We did when we was younger. Of course, then at that time we had lace bandages. Sometimes we had to double wrap them. Sometimes we just single wrapped them. And as far as squatting, I've noticed some, like the powerlifting, Tokyo Powerlifting Association, I've noticed they're going parallel and back up. I have preached this for a lot of years. To you federations, try to go back to parallel squat. It's not worth your person's knees to ruin their knees. Parallel squat is enough. When you go past that parallel, you put more stress on the knees. Okay? That's the reason I do a lot of classic raw. It protects that knee. But the people who are doing raw, they're going past parallel, it puts a lot more stress on them knees. So, all your federations, talk about this. Wrap your elbows for classic raw, like you would your knees, and try to talk about going back to parallel squat. Parallel squat, so important. It's not worth hurting that person's knees over a period of time. I'm 51 years old, and I have always practiced parallel squat until the last 7 years, because they want you to go past parallel. Okay? So, think about this. Put it out there. You people on the console, whatever, talk about it. Well, anyway, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Love you. Take care. God bless. And try to talk Try to talk the way God wants you to talk, act the way He wants you to act, and do the very best you possibly can. Okay, because in the end, God's what matters and going to heaven. That beats the old devil and Hades any day. All right, love you, take care, God bless, and bye.